Life doesn't always need a plan, or a purpose, or some great adventure. Sometimes it's noisy, sometimes it's peaceful. Things break, dinner gets cooked, or in my case burned. You try something new, and an old friend turns up after 30 years apart. You walk, you talk, you take a few photographs, and somehow those 30 years just don't seem quite so long. There are good moments, frustrating ones, and plenty that don't really mean anything at all. Not every week needs a story. Sometimes it's just life. Well, now that's the party away, and look what we have here, free breakfast. So basically, they can order breakfast, like a healthy breakfast, which they did. Maybe that's not so healthy, but I shall make short work of that. And Vicky cooks all that stuff herself, all that, whatever it's called, granola-y stuff. So yeah, tuck in, bon appetit. I gotta love a free breakfast. There's just absolutely no peace or privacy. Right, so that was a decent enough shower time, to be fair, and no shorter than I'd normally take anyway. But I'll go and show you the bucket now and how much water I've used in that short amount of time. Oh, there you go, under half. So 6 litres. I filled it to the brim just to give me a better understanding of how much was in it to start with. So I'd say I've used about 5 litres, possibly. With RAF Fairford just down the road, planes coming overhead are a common theme. Though the best ones I've seen are probably the P-51 and Spitfire.
There you go, there's another one up there somewhere. There we go. They're probably on their way to Fairford, and they're 2 B-1 bombers.
Yet despite my interest in fast jets and all that sort of stuff, to be honest, I'd sooner sit here at the fire pit and just watch this buzzard circle and hover. It's things like this that I'm grateful for at the end of the day. For years I've probably asked far more of my body than I've ever given back. I've neglected it, abused it, and generally expected it to just keep going. These days I'm trying to look after it as a little bit better. Nothing dramatic, just slowing down, moving properly, and perhaps giving the old thing half a chance. So, yoga. What could possibly go wrong? I'll tell you now, it's harder than I imagined. Yeah, a few days ago the old girl started playing up. She was a little bit troublesome to start in the morning, lots of chugging. It appears it could be the EGR isn't quite closed, and therefore I'm losing a bit of power. So I brought her into a local garage here in Andoversford, and Rob is doing a lot of diagnostic tests and everything else. He seems fairly confident it's going to be a fairly straightforward fix. But we're just eliminating all possibilities at the moment.
Oh, you got a good leak there. Was that coming out the...
Right, we're on our way back to the farm. The good news, after after all that, the pressurised smoke test just confirmed the system is sealed, it's fine, no issues with that at all. The smoke that was billowing out that made me worry was actually coming from the air intake, which was quite normal anyway, because it was done in 2 stages, and there was no way of easily or quickly blanking that off. So that's one thing. So the next thing now is the EGR, which was originally picked up on the diagnostics test as being 23% open, which means I'm losing a quarter of my sort of power, my boost power, before anything ever happens. So, bit of a tight turn. So so I've ordered a blanking plate set for the EGR system, and Rob will come up to the farm to install that when it arrives. It was only a tenner off Amazon, and and then hopefully that will be the end of the small issue we've had. Right, okay, well, we're back at the farm and time to get on with the day's work, I guess. Right.
Well, there we have it. Finally, after about a month of non-stop sunshine, we got showers.
Right, we have a bit of a different one today. I'm not long back from the tents, actually. Done 3 tents up on the field, so the 2 bell tents and the yurt. And that's all for the hen weekend this weekend. It's, what is it now? End of July, I think the 30th, 31st at the moment. 31st tomorrow. I'm off to Aber to see the doctors. All heart sort of follow-up stuff. But yeah, today, now after doing the tents, it's time to make these barrows. And to be honest, the barrows we've got at the moment have taken a massive hiding this season. We've been really busy, so they've been well used. And yeah, it's just a case of put these together now. And these ended up taking about 2 hours to put together, but it was a good fun distraction, and to be honest I didn't really have anything else on that day, so it's good to be useful. Right, about to get the socket set out. Toolbox was just a bit too random. It's taking shape. Yes, I did cheat. I have had a quick look at the instructions. It's all fairly straightforward and the parts are minimal, but still, it'd be very easy to get something like that the wrong way round, or the legs there the wrong way round. Well, easy for me to get the wrong way round, that's for sure. Anyway, it's taking shape. Right, now for the rest of it. It just remains for me to tighten up all the bolts now, and that's pretty much barrow number 1 done, complete. Right, on to the second one. Right, 2 new wheelbarrows done round the other side, and that's one of our original ones, with an inflatable tyre that is no longer inflated. Actually, yeah, that's not clever. Yeah, so I've got a replacement wheel there to put on, which is a solid wheel, and yeah, we're back to full strength then. There we go, the family of barrows is complete. And yeah, that's it. And now it's Friday afternoon, about 3 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock we've got the next hen party due in, and I believe that's the last hen party for this season. We do have one more group exclusive booking. I think that's beginning of September, but other than that, it's all going to be ad hoc individual parties coming next, and for the remaining 4 or 5 weeks of the season. And something else you'll notice, obviously, gave myself a bit of a trim. I was in Aber today at the doctor's, having my yearly checkup and bloods done, just because I'm on a blood thinner post-op, which I need to be on for 3 months, and to be honest, the sooner I can get off that, the better. And so, yeah, that's all part of that. But while I was there, I thought I'd go and get my hair cut to Moe's by Morrison's. So yeah, so I did. And then came back, just had a strip wash, had a bit of a trim, beard trim, and yeah, looking less like a caveman. And yeah, that's about it really. Right, I'm just going to chill out, read a little bit more of my book, which I'm almost finished, The Way of the Hermit. And then it's pizza evening tonight. Yay, free pizza. And it kills a couple of hours. Right, catch you in a bit. Well, we have some August delights. A bit like July and June. Although, to be fair, even for a moany old bugger like myself, it is meant to be in for an hour and then that's it. And it's all we've had for about 40 odd days, so can't really complain much. Well, it's been a funny old afternoon. Had a Swiss family come in who thought they'd booked a glamping pitch, but hadn't. They'd booked a camping pitch, turned up, no tents, no sleeping bags, no anything really. So in a last-ditched effort, me and Vicky cleaned up a tent and we've now given them a bell tent. However, what happened, I had pasta on the go, and now this bloody thing, even when it's on, is going straight to E2. Everything had boiled over, the pan had blackened, the whole lot, and it's still a bit stained. So tonight's dinner is now going to be cooked on that. Thankfully I still carry that with me as a backup, and right now it looks like I need it. Well, I can tell you something for nothing. It's not as quick as the induction hob. This is taking forever. Right, emptied that out, left a bit in there, as is the Italian way. They always say to leave a bit of the pasta water in there to bring the whole thing together. And I'll just add the soup. Right, got the soup in there, beef stock, a few chili flakes. That's it, and just bring all that up to warm now and come together, and that's tea. Simple. Here we are, the final product, ready and edible. The storms look to have passed now, the worst of them anyway. And I think it's clear, or meant to be clear, from about 6 o'clock onwards. And then it's meant to stay like that for the rest of the week then. So, yeah, just a passing storm. Did have some proper heavy rain as well. But hey, like I've said before, I can't really complain. We've had tons and tons of good weather here. So, yeah. And to be fair, the ground needs it. It's just everything here is tinderbox dry at the moment. So yeah, it'll hopefully it'll bring some greenness to the area. It was probably 30 years ago, 1996, Hounslow, when I last saw Sifter, or Martin as his real name. Sifter was a nickname we gave him in Ireland. He's across with family and visiting, and he does come back and forth quite a lot with work also. And it was just really good to catch up after such a long time. Do I have van envy? You bet your life I do. And he does keep it in tip-top condition, unlike my tip on wheels. But that's what happens when you live in it full time, I guess. We spent the day together then on a photo shoot, walking the Cotswold Way. He is a prolific photographer, and please do go and check out his Instagram site, which is ginger.photographers, to see all the photos he posts up there. They are just absolutely incredible. But yeah, we had a hell of a time, and it was good to finally touch base after so long. Right, fairly standard dinner tonight. One of the usuals, one pot wonder, Bit of beef, minced beef, mushrooms, tomatoes, onion, some rice in at the end, and all the obligatory spices, even. Right, there we have it. Probably one of the most easiest pots of food to do. And yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to get stuck into it. Catch you in a bit. Right, time for Vicky to take Dazzle out. Give his new shoes a test run around the field, see how they perform. Hey, good morning. Well, today is August the 12th and it's Eclipse Day, and I've been invited down to the family home for a barbecue and yeah, and watch the eclipse. I'll try and catch it on this actually in a time lapse. Not sure how that'll pan out, but we'll have a go. Still busy, quite busy actually, with people coming and going. We've not got another booking now, as in a full weekend. Exclusive until September, so it's pretty much everybody's coming and going on a daily basis. But yeah, still good, still enjoying it, and I've probably got about 3, maybe 4 weeks left, and then we're out of here. Then we're off to jolly Scotland. It's been a cracking park up, gotta be honest. And let's not forget the mad one. Is it what? She's found so many balls since she's been here. I think everybody that turns up with a dog seems to leave something behind and she finds it. So yeah, I've got a dashboard full of tennis balls and God knows what. Right, anyway, 2 tents to prepare today. Old Ash, which is a bell tent just on the other side of the hedge, and the yurt, and I need to get them done early because seriously the yurt, even early in the morning when it's still a little bit chilly, as soon as the sun lands on that thing, it's like a furnace in there, so it's always good to get that one out of the way fairly quickly in the morning. Well, we do have some cloud coming over, though hopefully that won't disrupt this evening's eclipse. Still in 2 minds whether to try and take any footage, to be honest. I've looked at a lot of stuff online, and there are just so many people saying that if you haven't got a proper solar filter on, you'll ruin your camera. Now, I have got a very strong ND filter, though I'm not sure it's enough if I leave it on time lapse, because it's going to be exposing the sensor to bright, harsh sunlight for many shots. So rather than screwing up this camera and wasted like 500 or 600 quid, I think I'll leave it to the experts and just go and enjoy the barbecue instead. I think that's the safest bet. Anyway, catch you in a bit. That'll be me. There you go. I'll do it again a little bit later.
funky. Cool. Well, it's a bit dark, but yeah, what a cracking evening. Just off back to the van, and yeah, I'll see you up there. Right, well, after that spectacular evening, the eclipse and a barbecue and all that sort of stuff, I think it's about time to call it a night, and I also think it's time to call an end to this video. Where are we now? 78. Yeah, I've got about another 3 weeks, so another 3-ish, 4 videos from here, and then we'll be on our way to Scotland. So, until then, have a very good evening. Hope you stay up to watch the meteor shower. I probably won't be because bed is calling. And I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.